In today's video, we're going to talk about the spot price of silver still being in the $22 an ounce range, as well as some of the pros and cons of YouTube removing the dislike button. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Hope you're doing well, feeling great, and enjoying freedom. It's a great day to have a great day. Today, I wanted to talk about silver. More specifically, I wanted to talk about the spot price of silver still remaining in the $22 an ounce range. I thought it was going to pop back up, but it's still laying low. In fact, it's gone even lower than where it was yesterday. I also want to talk a little bit about gold, but I also wanted to talk about some YouTube updates and what I consider to be potentially a major problem with them removing the dislike button. We're going to get into it, but really quick, just in case you're new, make sure to subscribe for daily videos, subscribe to my second channel for weekly videos, get yourself some DYDSS merchandise to help support the channel. We got the limited edition Christmas line, helping raise a little bit of funds and awareness for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Use code HOLIDAY15 for a 15% discount today only. Link in the description. And of course, go and get your 2 free stocks by downloading Webull and funding your account. If you refer 3 friends before the end of the month, they're going to give you a spin on the Webull wheel where you're guaranteed to get at least 1 free share of Apple worth over $150 and the possibility of getting 2 free shares, 3 free shares, 5 free shares, 7 free shares, maybe even 10 free shares. And you get a spin for every 3 friends you refer, so you can end up spinning it multiple times. Webull link in the description. So today is Thursday, December 2nd, 2021. The current spot price of silver, as I'm filming the video, is $22.35. Technically, it's in the green right now. It's up 5 cents or up 0.22%. But in yesterday's video, it was $22.60-something cents, so it's down from yesterday. Spot price of gold is $1774.60. Technically, it's in the red. It's down $7.10 or down 0.4%. And the gold to silver ratio is in the 79-to-1 range. But again, that's as I'm filming the video, not as I'm editing, posting, or as you're watching. So head on down to the comments and let me know the date and time you're viewing the video and what the current spot price is for you. I'm always curious. So in today's video, I want to talk about silver. I also want to talk about gold. But before we can even get into the money, I think it's pretty important to talk about something YouTube related, something that you may or may not be aware of, something that you may or may not be a fan of, something that I found to be pretty important. So bear with me for a moment, and then we're going to get into the silver and the gold. I wanted to quickly talk about YouTube removing the dislike button. If you don't believe me, or if you don't know what I'm talking about, try to dislike this video. You can't. Recently, YouTube announced that they would be removing the dislike button, and I'll explain their reasoning in a second, but the public's reaction to the decision was, let's just say, people disliked it. So much so that before the button was actually removed, the video which YouTube made, the announcement, was, you guessed it, slaughtered with dislikes. People are not happy about this, and to be fair, websites and social media apps make little changes all the time. Like when Twitter changed their like button from a star to a heart, or when Instagram changed their logo from a Polaroid camera to some weird sunset looking thing, or when Facebook changed their homepage layout. Companies make a change, people hate it because they hate change. A week goes by and nobody cares anymore because they got used to it. This time, though, I believe it's different. And that's because this time, it's not really something being changed. It's actually a key component of the whole YouTube experience being taken away from us. The reason I say this is because if we can no longer see ratings on a video, we can no longer know whether the video we're watching is sharing accurate information. On the plus side, this will force people to do their own research rather than saying, oh, I heard it on YouTube, therefore it must be true. But what if that video is part of your research? What if you're watching a how-to video? What if you need a step-by-step walkthrough and tutorial video, and the video you're watching is unintentionally or potentially intentionally setting you up for failure? What if the video is encouraging you to do something wrong, and all you see is that the video has nothing but positive ratings, therefore you assume that it's right? I don't know, man. Something tells me this dislike removal decision isn't going to end well. Yeah, there's a lot of people being vocal about how bad the move is, but just give it some time. There's no way that this isn't going to lead to bigger problems than just people being angry about it. But if you were curious why this decision was made in the first place, according to YouTube, it's to, number one, stop targeted dislike campaigns, which is fair, by the way. I don't believe that it's right for someone to call for a mob of people to swarm somebody and just give them a bunch of bad ratings just to simply hurt their brand. I disagree with that. So, in all fairness, I see the plus side. But two, it's also to protect people from criticism, which is what most people have an issue with. For example, in a BBC interview last month, a musician here on YouTube named Kezo, I have no idea, they claimed that receiving dislikes on videos can affect a creator's mental health. Now, I'm no psychologist, so I'm not going to say whether that's true or false, whether that's right or wrong or anything like that. I'm not going down that road. I don't want that smoke. But I will say this. Here on YouTube, we have always, or at least for several years now, had the ability to disable ratings on our own manually if that's what we chose to do. If you're posting a video and you don't want anyone clicking like or dislike, you have that option. You can do that. You've always been able to do that. So my question is, if we can already hide ratings if we choose, why can't we keep ratings if we choose? I just so happen to like dislikes. And I know that might sound sarcastic, but if you've been subscribed to my channel for at least a year, you'll know that I always used to say during my live streams, if you're watching right now, please click the like or dislike, pick a thumb, click a thumb, I don't care. I used to say that every single live stream. And the reason I would say this was because it would get engagement. If someone doesn't like my video, I'd rather them dislike it and leave than leave without disliking. Views, shares, comments, likes, and dislikes are all forms of engagement which help your video get fed further to the algorithm, which then, in turn, gets you more views, more shares, more comments, more likes, and more dislikes, which gets you fed to the algorithm even further, and the cycle continues. That's just the way the YouTube algorithm works, whether you like it or not, or whether you like it or dislike it, I should say. Videos with the most engagement get the most promotion within the algorithm. But one of those forms of engagement are being taken away, so no bueno. But as for taking the dislike as negative criticism, I was personally never fazed because I learned early on that you can't appease everyone, and I personally refuse to waste my time trying to do so. For example, I used to have a couple seconds worth of music play at the beginning of every single one of my videos as the intro. And people used to complain about that. They didn't like the music. It was too loud. They didn't like the song. Blah, 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 blah. People are going to complain. Karen, Karen, Karen. And eventually I stopped playing the music. And you want to know what happened? I started getting complaints from people that missed the music. So ever since then, I was like, all right, you know what? From here on out, I'm going to be completely unbothered by stuff like that. And there is quite literally nothing I can do to make everyone happy. So what I've decided to do is this. Whatever the F I want. So all in all, as a creator, not really a fan of this decision to move the dislike button because you're kind of taking away a portion of my engagement. And as a viewer, I'm also not too big of a fan of this because, once again, I can't click on a video and watch it without seeing the ratings. How do I know if it's a good video or not? Of course, I can just simply watch the video and come to my own conclusion, but doesn't it help knowing what the reviews are before you go in? Same thing if you were to go to the movies. Are you going to go to the movie theater and go see a film knowing that it has nothing but bad ratings? Everyone's complaining about it. Everyone's saying the acting was poor, the directing was poor, everything was a disaster. Are you going to go out of your way and watch that movie? Probably not. Unless you're entertained by how bad a movie can be. I'm sure some people will do that, but the average person, I don't think that's going to be the case. And the same thing goes for anything else. It helps knowing other people's opinion. It's important to know other people's opinions. Opinions are important. Whether they're positive, negative, you gotta understand that there are people out there who will give you criticism, will give you negative feedback. You need that. The viewer needs that, and the creator needs that, and the platform needs it. So it's almost like shooting yourself in the foot in a weird way. Again, pretty sure this is going to lead to a much bigger problem later on down the road. But I guess time will tell. Anyway, I'm just one guy. Let me know in the comments what you think. If you agree with my stance, hit the like button. If you disagree, hit the dislike button. Oh wait, you can't. Thanks, YouTube. Moving on away from the dislike button, let's talk a little bit about silver and gold. As I said, the spot price of silver is still in the $22 an ounce range, premium excluded, by the way. Stack price is about $27-ish, $26, $27, depending on what you're going after or who you're doing your shopping with. Stack price, for those of you who do not know, it's the current spot price plus the current average premium. I tend to use the average premium on lower premium pieces of silver because, to be quite honest with you, that's really the only silver that I care about. I don't go after higher premium collectible pieces. That's not really my thing. I have a couple of collectible pieces, but I didn't get them for any other reason than just because I liked the way that they looked. So I add the average premium when it comes to low premium silver. For example, generic silver rounds, generic silver bars, maybe even coins such as the Britannia, the Maple Leaf, coins like that. Sure, they're carrying a higher premium than generic silver, but at the moment, those do constitute as lower premium, government minted, pure silver coins. I also use the premium on 90% junk constitutional silver, and to be honest with you, that's really all I've been going after for, well, to be honest, about a year and a half now, but even more so the last couple of months. You see, over the last year and a half, or actually going on 2 years at this point now that I think about it, I have been primarily stacking 90% because that's just where I got the best bang for my buck. However, I would always be on the lookout for other pieces as well. I was always on the hunt for some 10-ounce silver bars. I was always on the hunt for a silver eagle that didn't have an absurd premium. I was always on the hunt for maple leafs and kangaroos and philharmonics, maybe even some libertads from time to time. I was always on the hunt for the best possible deal when it comes to silver, that is. These last couple of months, I've explained this before, but I have essentially just automated the way that I've been stacking. I don't even really look for anything in particular anymore because I know right now, at least at my local coin shop, the best deal I can get on silver, 90% junk constitutional. Even more specifically, Washington silver quarters. They're the most common at my local coin shop. They carry the lowest premiums. And I've automated the way that I've been stacking by just going in, grabbing the 90%, forking over a little bit of currency, and heading out the door. And I can do this without even really thinking about anything. I don't need to invest any time into thinking or weighing out the pros and the cons or comparing this to that. I don't have to do any of that right now. So the way that I've been stacking has essentially become automated. When it comes to gold, on the other hand, this is where things get a little more interesting. Because when it comes to silver, I'm pretty much getting the same thing every week or every 2 weeks or every month. However often I can pick up silver, handful of 90%, a small bag of 90% at a time, over and over and over again. It's kind of repetitive. I get the same thing because it's the best bang for my buck. But when it comes to gold, I always switch things up. I can't even remember the last time I picked up a piece of gold that I already have. And by that I mean, every time I pick up a new piece of gold, it's something brand new. For example, everything you see on screen right there, including this right here, these are all different. We have some 1/4 ounce Philharmonics, 10th ounce Philharmonics, 10th ounce Maple, Eagle, Krugerrand, Britannia, Kookaburra. I think that's it for this small pile over here. I have some gold backs as well. The last time I picked up a repeat of the same piece of gold was, I think, 2018, maybe 2019, probably 2019. I believe it was the very end of 2019 that I came up with the concept of creating an international troy ounce of gold, which essentially just means 10 different 10th ounce gold coins from 10 completely different countries. It's a troy ounce of gold made up of 10 completely different coins from 10 completely different nations. An international troy ounce of gold. And I also want to do that with 1/4 ounces as well. 4 different 1/4 ounce gold coins from 4 completely different countries. International troy ounce of gold. I came up with that concept, I think, at the very end of 2019. I started really getting into the groove of things in early 2020, and coincidentally, early 2020 is when the whole world fell apart, so it kind of slowed things down for me. I've yet to complete either of the two. When it comes to 10th ounces, I am 60% complete. When it comes to 1/4 ounces, I'm 25% complete. But before I came up with that project, all I was stacking, where are they? Were 10th ounce Maple Leafs and Eagles. And the reason for this was because, well, also at the time, all I was stacking were Silver Eagles. And I was stacking the Silver Eagle because it was the pure silver coin of my country. So I figured, I was like, that should probably be the base of my stack, the coin of my country, which is why all I was really stacking at the time were Silver Eagles. And at the time, don't ask me why, I don't really have a reason, but purity mattered to me. Yeah, the Silver Eagle is a pure silver coin. And I wanted to stack the Gold Eagle because, okay, that's the gold coin of my country. The issue was, at the time, come to find out it's not an issue at all, but for me it was an issue, it wasn't a pure gold coin. There's some silver, there's some copper mixed into this. So when I learned about that, I was kind of discouraged, but I wanted to continue stacking it anyway because it was, after all, the gold coin of my country. But I was so much more fixated on pure gold. I got myself a gold maple. And I decided, I was like, they're both giving me exactly what I want. I'm getting pure gold over here, and I'm getting the gold coin of my country over here. So I ended up going back and forth between the two. Every time I'd pick up new gold, it would be one or the other. Gold Eagle, Gold Maple, Gold Eagle, Gold Maple. And then, late 2019, I came up with that international troy ounce of gold concept. And I'm also happy to say that in the last month, I ended up picking up 3 new pieces of gold that you can't even see on screen right here. It was a VIP Club exclusive live unboxing, which, by the way, if you're not in the VIP Club, make sure to join the VIP Club, link in the description. I will be posting a video about it this month, later this month, I believe on December 26th. You can actually watch that video right now if you want to, if you're in the VIP Club. I posted 31 bonus videos on December 1st. So if you didn't catch the live unboxing, and you don't know what it is, and you just joined the VIP Club, you can go and watch that video if you want. But point being is I was able to pick up 3 new pieces of gold. And that was the plan for the month of November. I placed the first order, I believe the first weekend of November. And then I remembered, oh man, it's holiday shopping time. A lot of people are probably placing a lot of orders online right now. A lot of people are probably buying a lot of stuff on the internet, which means more packages that FedEx, UPS, USPS have to deal with. It's probably going to slow everything down, and there's a chance I might not receive all 3 before December if I don't order all 3 ASAP. So that's basically what I ended up doing. I ordered the first one, and then I realized that, and then I ordered 2 and 3 the same day. And fortunately, all 3 ended up in my possession before the end of the month, and I was able to do my live unboxing. I was able to make a whole separate video about those 3 new pieces of gold. Again, if you're in the VIP Club, you know exactly what I'm talking about, or you have access to watching 31 bonus videos, one of which includes those 3 new pieces. But I'm definitely happy with what I was able to accomplish in November. Of course, I went after as much silver as I could get, 90% Washington quarters. That's really all I've been picking up. So I got plenty of Washington quarters, and I got 3 new pieces of gold. I'm definitely happy about that. I'm probably going to be kicking back slightly this month, just because I don't want to say I went overboard last month, but I'm more than satisfied with what I picked up. I'll still be getting as much silver as I can, but I don't know if I'm going to get any more gold this month. We'll see. But I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic, whether it has to do with your opinion on YouTube removing the dislike button. Do you think it's a good idea, bad idea? Does it not matter to you in any way, shape, or form? Is it essentially an irrelevant decision? Let me know in the comments. And of course, please also let me know what some of your goals and strategies are for the month of December when it comes to stacking. Are you going to be going after any more silver and gold? Are you focused on any particular coin, round, or bar? How was your November? Did you stack the silver and gold that you wanted? Let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic in the comment section down below when it comes to stacking the precious metals. And if anybody's interested in joining the Precious Metals VIP Club, it's where I can do things on my own terms, not on YouTube's terms, my terms. I'm hosting privately held live streams. They're smaller and easier to manage. I'm posting exclusive VIP-only adventure vlogs. I also do giveaways, discounts, personalized promo codes, shoutouts, deal alerts when silver and gold is on sale on a variety of different websites. And of course, you can watch all of my videos early and commercial free. Come join the Precious Metals VIP Club. It'll be the first link in the description. You're invited. I'd be happy to have you. If you guys like today's video, please hit that like button. If you guys like me, make sure to subscribe. New videos every single day, 365 days a year. Also subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. Bunch of brand new videos over there. Go check them out. The link will be in the description. And if you want to help support the channel in the biggest possible way, please consider getting yourself some DYDSS merchandise. Of course, we have a ton of different designs that are always up for grabs, but only until Christmas. We have the DYDSS Christmas line t-shirts, hoodies, V-necks, crew necks, and long sleeve tees. A portion of the proceeds are actually helping raise a little bit of funds for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. So it's for a good cause. It's helping children with cancer. Remember, use code HOLIDAY15 for a 15% discount only today. That's the only day you can use that promo code. So get one while you can. Again, it's for a good cause. Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance. It's more than appreciated. Make sure to also go and get your 2 free stocks by downloading Webull and funding your account. The link will be in the description. And for every 3 friends you refer, they will give you a spin on the Webull wheel. You are guaranteed at least 1 share of Apple worth over $150 right now, with the chance of winning 2, 3, 5, 7, or even 10 free shares of Apple with just 1 spin. And again, for every 3 friends you refer, you get another spin. You refer 9 friends, just tell your friends about it. That's all you have to do. Tell your friends, tell 9 friends, and you get 3 spins. Webull link in the description. And I also want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know, once again, it's a 2-part question. Number 1, what are your thoughts on YouTube removing the dislike button? Is it a good idea? Is it a bad idea? You think it's going to lead to bigger problems? Or is it completely irrelevant and not matter to you in any way, shape, or form? Leave that in 1 comment, and then leave me a 2nd comment, letting me know, what are your thoughts on silver and gold right now? How do you feel about gold being in the red today? How do you feel about silver still being in the $22 an ounce range today? And are you going to be going after any more specific coins, rounds, and bars, or are you just pretty much laser focused on whatever you can get for the lowest possible premium? Head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow, and remember, don't you dare stop smiling. Peace.